Hi, Capricorn. Thanks for being here. I'm Kel. This is Working with Resonance. We're doing a general tarot reading for you right now, Capricorn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see what we've got coming through for you today. Whoa, one each side. All right. As vehemently as each other. All right, so this one is the Five of Flames, Five of Wands. Obstacles. Obstacles that perhaps you've created along the way, along your journey, being pushed out of the way. It feels, now this one come over as an obstacle. An obstacle is the Nine of Swords, fear, anxiety. It feels like it would be very easy, not that difficult, to turn fear into excitement, to change the label, flip the polarity, Capricorn. As an obstacle. Could be feeling it like pressure, or it could be sharp. There's an interesting perspective or experience or feeling coming through of you sitting with all of the constructs from the mind. There's so many different points of clarity coming through is how it feels, Capricorn. Beautiful. Beautiful. We do have the elements of water and fire presenting in your reading as well. I'm sorry, I can't remember who else's reading that was. If I do find it, I'll let you know. But at this point, I'm not sure. But the fire and water working together, might have been Taurus actually. Fire and water kind of working together, not counteracting each other, not wiping each other out. Interesting. Fire and water probably representing the masculine and feminine frequencies going through their polarity change at this point. They're doing so in union. Yeah. Both becoming the center points of the infinity symbol. Ooh. All right, Eight of Cups. There's some mirroring going on here for sure. Definitely, there's some reflecting back to you. An awareness of being the subject and the observer. That's a different way to put it. The subject and the observer, Capricorn. Interesting here though is the reflection is not exact. That's a quick. The reflection here is not exact if you have a look at the way that the cups are. Sorry, perhaps seeing through an illusion of some kind. Star. Definitely having an awakening. Some kind of spiritual awakening, it feels. Source energy activation with the star. There's also aspects of rainbow consciousness coming through here. Could be having a glimpse of that. This has definitely got, obviously, a very strong feeling of breaking out of your box, breaking out of the confines, finally finding the key to unlocking your divinity or unlocking your infinity. Four of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. And the easiest way there is to just be fully in the moment with the Four of Swords. Yes. You could also be really strongly feeling that locked in, um, constrained, restrained, boxed in experience as well with the Four of Swords. It does kind of feel like there is a shift away from projection, projection of storyline, projection of narrative, coming much more into the moment, right here, right now. This is what I have to do right now, and fully absorbed in it in the moment. And then come back to the surface. Stick your head up. Oh, the world's still there. Go back in again. Wow, Capricorn, that's pretty cool. Crossroads, true. Yeah. Choose or allow fate. There is a re-engineering happening here for you, Capricorn. Interesting term, restructuring, remolding, rebuilding. It's kind of like, it doesn't feel like a tower so much as this is unexpected rather than, oh, hang on a minute, let me back up to this last turn off because I think I missed my road. That kind of that kind of adjustment or fine tuning. Neptune activation. Yeah, the heart, the frequencies of source energy, unconditional love are mesmerizing for many people at the moment. In the midst of chaos, in the midst of chaos, there is this transformation happening energetically through people, not just people, through the earth, through the cosmos, so through animals, through everything. And the frequency is mesmerizing. There's a hum to it. It really just kind of pulls you in, right? Without awareness. Yeah, Three of Cups. Pleasant. Bringing you into a state of beingness, allowing your light, your vibration to shine. Three of Cups is also about celebration, celebrating this freedom, perhaps. This is the release of the Nine of Swords from the feeling of pressure to the feeling of relief. Definitely going through a portal. There is a spiritual awakening happening here as well. So this can manifest in so many different ways, really depending on the individual. But there is a curiosity presenting through this of, it's like a courageous curiosity. There's no storylines or narratives attached to it, but there is still the underlying habit of feeling anxious. And yet there is this knowing. There's a knowing here of patterns and cycles and the flow of things. Particularly could be connecting with the phases of the moon. That's one of the easiest tools to help identify patterns. The Seven of Cups here doesn't feel like there's any pressure for choice. It's more an observation of the unfolding. It's like one of those gadgets where you drop a penny in or drop a marble into and you watch it flow out and ricochet and things like that. It's kind of got that imagery associated with it, that you're watching this unfold. You're watching these energies and these activations unfold through the observer lens. Yes. Ace of Spheres. Yes. It's grounded without, it is an experience of being grounded without solidity. I had that at the clothesline just the other day, just the other day. An experience of feeling, I don't think I've ever felt so grounded ever, consciously. And I'm not, I wouldn't say I have an affinity for Earth at all. In fact, I've spent most of my life in absolute fear of Earth and form. But this was just such a beautiful, beautiful experience of feeling so grounded and yet so light, so protected, so loved, so just is. It was, mind-blowing, and that's what's presenting here. This, it's very, very grounded, but has no form, is the feeling. Beautiful. Transparency, authenticity. Yes. There is celebration here, there's connection here. There is synergy here, which will be flowing on from this Ace of Spheres activation, Capricorn. It feels like it's it's kind of a end, new beginning. I don't even know what kind of a celebration that would be labelled, but celebrating both an end and a beginning simultaneously. And then this effects of this Ace of Spheres activation flowing on after that, outside the scope of this reading, Capricorn. But this is the messages for you today. I hope they help in some way. Thank you so much for being here. Love you. Be kind to others. See you again soon.